What's up, everybody? My name is Joe. Welcome to the Blue Collar Crypto Show, otherwise known as Dr. Byteball. That is my project. That is where my holdings are. So if you're looking for non-biased, objective advice about Byteball, you can't look to it here because I can't do it. I really believe Byteball is the best altcoin in the space, and I put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to do my best to make the case for Byteball because that's all you can do is be honest. I'm not going to sit up here and say, this is not investment advice, but here are all my opinions. Like, of course, you're going to listen to what I have to say. You're going to take it under advisement. You're going to think about it, so on and so forth. And that's great. So here's my point. A year ago, I learned about Byteball when I watched an interview that the lead developer, Tony, was given to a live stream kind of crypto broadcast, right? And it was way over my head, right? I am not a tech guru, and Tony is a genius, and his first language is in English, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, I think I get the gist of what you're saying. And the gist of what he was saying is that this new type of technology known as DAG was going to do everything that blockchain could, but it was going to do it better and more efficiently, and it was going to solve problems inherent to blockchain coins. And I was like, well, either you're completely full of it and this is going to fall flat on its face, or this is really ingenious and it's going to take off and it's going to be big, and I want to get involved in it. The guy seemed like he had an honest face. So I was like, okay, I made an account on the Cryptox exchange, got my Bitcoin over there, bought some Byteball, and just completely forgot about it until Byteball took off in June. And then, I sold a few shares and really started getting interested in the space and really learning about what it was as a project. And that's when I said, then I saw her face, I'm a believer, Byteball's here. But then the grizzly bear market, we walked from Russia to Canada on the grizzly bear market trail. Byteball never got any attention. During the ICO frenzy of the summer with Ethereum, followed by all of these new blockchain coins that are doing something similar to Ethereum, the Ripple fiasco, privacy coins, and then IOTA. I don't give one iota about IOTA because Byteball is better than IOTA in every conceivable way. But we'll get to that right now. Byteball, in a sense, is sort of like the Ethereum of the DAG tokens. So think about that. Then to think about Bitcoin versus Ethereum, in that Ethereum, you have your smart contracts and you have your ICO development and so on. IOTA is sort of like a Bitcoin, but a DAG coin. You understand? And then there are technicalities that contradict these specifics of what I'm saying. Just think of it like in the basics and sort of like a layman's kind of overall understanding. Because Byteball is the DAG token that allows for smart contract development, allows for ICOs and so on. And so that's kind of the comparison to draw. This market rewards ingenuity, and it has a lot of very talented people in it who are working very hard to solve a lot of the problems inherent to blockchain. Last year, everyone learned about blockchain. We went from Bitcoin being something no one had ever heard of to being, got pretty popular. A whole episode of The Big Bang Theory was about Bitcoin. And a lot of the new people and the new programmers and developers entering the space, a year before, they had never heard of this technology. So they're new and they're talented and they're learning and they're contributing, and that's great. But it's only blockchain. I'm going to tell you right now, blockchain is not the future. It's the short-term future, sure, but it's not the long-term future. Cryptocurrency is an emerging technology. It's going to take a decade or more to really immerse itself into society and have a useful utility and be a part of our culture. Think about it. Anything in history that's done that, was the first prototype the one that ultimately went all the way? No. Think about the internet. For us, it started with a little dial-up connection, really slow. It could load websites. It did the job in a very basic, rudimentary sense. But then we had Ethernet cables, Wi-Fi networks, higher speed connections and everything. And now the internet is a million times faster than it ever could have been with a phone cord. That's the analogy I draw with these DAG tokens. Blockchain technology is amazing. It's revolutionary, and it has many talented people trying to solve the problems and make it better. But maybe the problem is the technology itself. Maybe there's something new and better that, if developed with the same resource, could produce a much better result. And that's my contention. But even so, even if DAG technology is not superior to blockchain and it's just a competitor, it only represents a fraction of the market share of all cryptocurrency. Obviously, if there is an opportunity to maybe create something different and carve out a niche in a space, I think we could see this DAG side of the crypto space growing faster in proportion than the rest of the crypto space. You understand my point? So, and I'm going to bolster the case for that when in 2018, by talking about the different way that fiat is going to flow into crypto. Because for so long, you had to buy Bitcoin to buy anything else. So Bitcoin was going to go up if anything else was going to go up, right? And then Coinbase listed Ethereum and then Litecoin, and people had other ways to enter the market. But even so, on every exchange, the only two major coin pairings are Ethereum and Bitcoin. So for anything else to go up, you're going to have to see a surge into those two coins. In 2018, I think this is going to change. I think that more cryptocurrencies are going to make like fiat direct to their currency offerings, however, whatever technical term there is for it escapes me right now. But that's going to change the way this market acts, because for so long we saw that play between the price of Bitcoin and the market share of the altcoin market having this kind of sort of relationship to each other. Now I think that might change. I think we're going to see a more equal distribution of market share across all the projects. And this is in part because more people are going to learn about crypto and understand how to use it and feel more comfortable trading it, but also because there's going to be more entry points. You're going to be able to buy Dash. You're going to be able to buy Ripple. Well, the heck with Ripple. I hate Ripple. But you're going to be able to buy Dash, and you're going to be able to buy like IOTA tokens, and you name it, Monero. And so more entry points, heightened emphasis on new technology, especially DAG, in the fact that of the available DAG offerings, Byteball has the most solid technology. So that is a really good case for Byteball from the tech side and the market side. Now, Byteball isn't perfect. Its biggest flaw is PR. It does not have an organized plan of how to get the name out there, get some publicity. And this is in part because I think some members of the community are allowing idealism to get in the way of practicality, are trying to be too perfect and let trying to be great keep you from being good. So what needs to happen, in my very humble opinion, is we need to take, okay, I was researching Byteball on YouTube recently, looking for any videos, hoping that there might be something short and concise that would explain to the community in layman terms that Byteball offered solutions to the blockchain problem, or was better, or anything that could teach people about it. And all I found were short little snippets that were hard to understand, or interviews with the lead developer that were confusing, or tidbits that you had to watch a 90-minute interview with Richard Hart just to see a 3-minute blurb about Byteball. And that is a major problem. You know, people call it dumb money, the new money that really is just new to the community, is speculating, doesn't really understand what it bought. But new money drives the market and drives the interest. When coins are moving up, even if it's speculative, even if it's a short-term pump and dump, it's a blip on the radar. And a blip on the radar is enough to get the survey team to come and start looking. The survey team comes, and then they go, hey, we have this undiscovered little space that nobody's found. We need more resources to look at it. That's the point, is we need a little fluctuation in Byteball. Get 100% in one day action going on so people can look at Bittrex and see that it was the top coin for that day. Blip on the radar, get the interest going. I'm proposing a sort of crowdfunding in the Byteball community where we all donate to like a common fund that could be used to hire a production team to make this sort of content and to pay for social media advertising so we can get the word out there and get the market moving and then approach more exchanges. I think Byteball, of course, making this content is really the first step. But after that, we need to get Byteball listed on more exchanges, and we need to make a direct from fiat option for Byteball through the wallet where you can buy Byteball tokens using your debit card or PayPal or some other form of payment, because Byteball is a unique opportunity right now, especially considering the recent correction and skepticism with regard to blockchain, in that if it enters the space as sort of this alternative, structuring itself as the thing that'll ultimately replace blockchain, that's a bigger blip on the radar. You want to splash with the Byteball. You want to take your Byteball, drop it in the ocean, and make some waves with it already. I don't know what's been going on with the project. It's disappointed me. It really has. And one, because, yeah, I'd like to see it go up so I can make some money, so I can get down payment on a house, so I can make some big life changes. So, yeah, I have a vested interest in this. But I think that's the unique thing about crypto is we all do. We all have an interest in it. And with this premise of it being decentralized, I think we're sort of obligated to get our thoughts out there, get our ideas out there, come together as a community and make things better. We can like vote so easily with our crypto wallets when you think about it. So we can come to a consensus. And like, so for example, with the crowdfunding thing for a production team, all right, we get the funds, and then we have production teams approach the community with ideas, and then the community votes on which production team to hire. Whoever gets the most votes wins. Simple. So, man, and this is something that I don't have the technological tech expertise to make it happen. I don't even begin to. So I'm putting this idea out there, hoping that somebody with the expertise hears it and goes, hey, man, this Joe guy, this blue-collar crypto guy who calls himself Dr. Byteball has got some good ideas. Dr. Byteball's got a prescription. We need to get the word out there. We need to make it simple, easy, and relatable. And we need a slogan. Byteball, because it's better. Simple enough. I came up with that because so many of my friends are, why are you invested in Byteball? And I got sick and tired of giving them the long-winded, well, it's the only DAG platform that has smart contracts, ICO development, conditional payments, text payments, decentralized exchanges. So it pretty much has everything and it's better. Well, why not Byteball? Because it's better. It's short, sweet. You're going to remember that. You're going to remember this video and you're going to remember that slogan, Byteball, because it's better. Because it is. Simple. And of course, people are going to hear that and they're like, yeah, whatever. It's just the slogan, but it permeates the subconscious. It's got a little melody to it. Byteball, because it's better. Do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Byteball, because it's better. Anyway, you're going to remember that. So, in conclusion, enjoyed making my first video. Wish I had the popularity to build the audience, but I guess I just got to get the videos out there, get the content out there, and hopefully cultivate my minions to ultimately catapult me to wealth and prosperity beyond my wildest dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make it happen. I'm signing off. Dr. Byteball out.